Distinguished participants, I have the honor to draw the conclusions of this second day of the Space Economy Leaders Meeting dedicated to the industrial sector within the G20 community. More than 50 years of human activity in space have produced societal benefits that improve the quality of life on Earth. The first satellites designed to study the space environment and test initial capabilities in Earth orbit contributed for developing telecommunications, global positioning, and advance in weather forecasting. When we started exploring space, we could not imagine finding ourselves at this critical point where overpopulation, pandemic crisis, and global warming are very concrete threats for next generation and for our planet itself. In front of this situation, we as humankind had to act united and intensify our effort to find new sustainable solutions to restore the harmony we have lost with the environment which hosts us. Space is the most fascinating laboratory to conduct advanced research. Its exploration has sparked new scientific and technological knowledge of inherent value to humankind, leading to a better understanding of the universe and providing people around the globe with solutions as well as useful products and services. Partnerships and capabilities developed in this field create new opportunities for addressing global challenges. Mastering space technologies will be key in the coming years and essential to fulfill the Sustainable Development Goals set in 2015 by the United Nations 2030 Agenda and our ambitious goal as current president of the G20 and co-chair of the COP26. This is why Italy believes that space economy should be included in the G20 agenda and as a consequence in the agenda of the Business 20 Forum. Today's discussions and fruitful exchange of views have tremendously contributed to highlight the importance of the industrial sector as a key element for the G20 community on the path towards a more sustainable world and in line with the UN 2030 agenda. In this perspective, institutions and states are ready to make available the necessary resources. We are fully aware that without substantial public and private contributions, it is unlikely that the Sustainable Development Goals would be achieved worldwide by the expected time schedule. Space industry provides practical, cost-effective solutions in many interrelated fields, with a positive impact on economic, social, and environmental levels. Let me recall you with some practical examples the importance of satellites communication, geo-observation, and space-based technologies for preventing natural disasters and map the zones in danger, so to help protect people's lives, as stated in SDG 1, and poverty. Moreover, satellite monitoring provides data and analysis for precision agriculture, thus optimizing crop productivity, as stated in SDG 2 and hunger. Earth observation from space can effectively control the spread of epidemic, monitoring the disease patterns as well as the quality of air in vast polluted urban areas, as stated in SDG 3, health. I'm only mentioning a few cases that allow us to fully understand how space is really connected to many aspects of our daily lives and can help fulfill our collective ambitions for a better future. Italy is at the forefront of the international engagement to make space an important asset in promoting social well-being and sustainable growth, especially in the global post-COVID-19 recovery. Italy, through national programs, bilateral cooperation and participation in international projects, is one of the nations to have a complete supply chain of products and services in the space sector, a significant strategic autonomy that has allowed the national space industry to develop competence and competitiveness on the international market. The Italian space industry is the third in Europe and eighth in the world, covering the entire value chain with about 200 companies, 80% of which are SMEs, 3 national industrial associations, 12 technological districts employing 7,000 employees and generating 2 billion euros in annual turnover. Italy's engagement is significant both at the European level, being the third contributing country to the European Space Agency, and worldwide, thanks to the collaboration with NASA, participating in many of the most interesting scientific missions of recent years, such as the International Space Station. Let me highlight the crucial role my country plays in NASA's Artemis mission, which will allow the return of humanity to the moon. Housing modules and exploration technologies will be provided also by Italian companies. Let us not forget that the space also entails a security dimensions that many actor and regional organizations like NATO and EU are approaching with new strategic doctrines. The space race must not become a solo race, but should rather take place in a collective, harmonious way. Space is, by its very nature, universal, open to all, and therefore shall embrace the contribution of every country willing to do its part in promoting a peaceful use of outer space for the benefit of all humankind. Our countries should work together and join forces to ensure that space becomes an area of human endeavor and in the interest of all countries. By doing so, space technologies will enrich our multilateral dialogue in order to help the international community to preserve the integral and interdependent nature of the Earth, our home, according to the words of the 1992 Rio Declaration. I am confident that today's discussion, as well as the presentations from the industrial representatives of the G20 countries, will pave the way for a closer and more ambitious cooperation with the aim to combine our respective entrepreneurial qualities and technological capabilities at the service of mankind and of the future of our planet. Space technology is the driving force behind services and products that have become indispensable in our daily life. Earth observation, global navigation satellite systems, and satellite communications have played a key role in addressing the COVID-19 pandemic. Space is a crucial element to support the economic recovery, and it will remain an extremely decisive element in the post-COVID world. All attempts to reset and shape a better future must embrace the value of space to ensure that we can really build more equal, inclusive, and sustainable societies. I'm sure you share with me the perspective that from space we will be able to see our planet with a deeper understanding and awareness. We have in front of us a still blank canvas where we can project our hopes for a better future in this planet. I hope that, driven by the right motivations, we will make this painting a great work of art. I thank you for your attention, and let me say, to infinity and beyond.